Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Breezy Bree bringing you week 2 of the UPA. I am nervous. I am so nervous right now. We have Shadow Link that we're facing, and his team is powerful. Not even kidding on this one. We're gonna try to come back from our 2 weeks of loss, and our last week, I know I'm still a little salty for my first ever 6 Pokemon sweep. So I'm crossing my fingers here that we can do some damage, get in, and really think about our plays on this one. Now, the biggest issue that we're gonna have is his Ambipom. The Ambipom outspeeds my whole team. And he has the priority fake out, so he's gonna fake out whatever he can get, and he's also going to take us out no matter what. Like I said, I'm nervous. I just don't know how this is gonna end. Our team, like I said, is slow. We have some fast Pokemon in there, but we need something. I'm gonna have to start sitting down and really pre-planning on these things and find out where our holes are. Because we could have some big problems with our other people that we have to face, and I do not want to come out with another sweep on me. That's horrible. I got swept 2 weeks in a row, so we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back, and we're gonna see what we can do. So we're just gonna wait for him to go ahead and send us an invite, and then I'll see you guys when he. Alright, so are you ready to see his team? Oh my god, I'm so scared. I know he's gonna bring the threats. I already noticed. So he did bring the threats. Oh, he didn't bring the Ambipom. He didn't bring the Ambipom. Oh my god. We are so safe on this one. Oh my gosh, it's not even funny. Okay, now the problem is the Superior. Now, I brought Arcanine for the Superior. He has had a sweep with the Superior, and we do not plan to get a sweep this time. Not at all. So we have to switch up our game because, like I said, I was scared of the Ambipom, and it's not here. So let's rejoice. Let's clap it out a little bit, and we will go ahead and we're gonna switch our lead. Now, Chansey was gonna be our lead on this for a counter. But I'm gonna actually lead with the Arcanine, I think. Just because I think his Superior is gonna be the lead. The Zapdos could be a lead as well. If he does lead with the Zapdos, we're gonna go ahead and we'll get those rocks out. I mean, the rock damage on this team isn't gonna be too bad, but I really am crossing my fingers on this one. So let's go ahead and start with the Arcanine. And the Swampert comes out. I didn't think that was going to be his lead. Alright. So now we have to... Alright, so now we really have to think about what we want to do with this. So definitely going to get in there. And we're going to switch out. I don't think there's anything he can really do to us. And like I said, I'm not trying to take... And there's the Stealth Rock. So that's going to be his lead. And I'm okay with that. He's going to switch out for sure on this, so we have to predict. The Superior could have problems, but do I want to over-predict on this? I don't feel like I want to. It's not smart for him to stay in with a Giga Drain come in. What is Superior? I didn't even really think of Superior. A Sludge Bomb is doing 82%. What about a knockoff? What are we getting with a knockoff? So Sludge Bomb is the way to go. And a Sludge Bomb for a... There we go. The Wheezing. Oh, he predicted us. That's nice. This is going to be the battle that I like. These are going to be... So a Sludge Bomb did 23% and we got 24%, so I wonder if he's specially defensive. At this point, I mean, what can he's gonna Willow? He might Will-O-Wisp us? I don't feel like there's anything he can really do. I think the Will-O-Wisp is coming. So I'm going out to the Arcanine. Yes, there's the Will-O-Wisp. Whew, we are on an A game. Okay, so now that we're in, let me see a close combats. So this has everything that I have on it, except for we do have Will-O-Wisp on this guy. Let's. What does he have that can take a Will-O-Wisp or a Swampert? That Swampert's coming back in. He's got his rocks up though. That's our problem. Is he's gonna form us to definitely go ahead and go back and forth, and I don't want to do that. I feel like that's a waste of time, and a Sludge Bomb is not doing anything to us. I'm gonna take my chances, and I'm gonna go ahead and Flare Blitz. That's okay. Clear Smog. Okay. Am I willing to sack off my Arcanine already? I don't feel like I am. Do I have a choice? I really don't have a choice. He Clear Smogged me. I think it's time to get our rocks up. I really do. I don't think he's doing much to Chansey. Okay, there's the Swampert. So I'm gonna go ahead and Stealth Rock, get my rocks up, and then we're gonna go ahead and try for a counter on his team. So here comes the rocks. Earthquake is not doing anything. And he's faster than us. So I'm gonna pull this. I'm really. Should I soft boil then go for it? Yeah, let's soft boil first. Superpower. Yeah, good. We soft boiled. That's fine. Come at me again. Let's do it. Let's. Okay. Superpower me again, bro. Or is he gonna switch out? Dang it! He switched out and he now knows I have counter. Damn it. Oh, damn. Well, that's shit. Now he knows I have counter on Chansey, which is a big problem. I bet it's a Calm Mining defense one. I can just see him running that. I don't know why. Let's go ahead with... This is where we really needed the Arcanine to come through. But Arcanine can't take a hit. What about Venusaur? Sludge Bomb's doing 43%. We might as well. He's gonna send that Wish out to something. We're gonna knock off whatever comes in. Yeah, we're gonna go for a knockoff. That's fine. I'm going for knockoff because anything is taking damage. There we go. Dang it. Well, we knocked off that Black Sludge, but he got the... A Hydro Pump is knocking him out. A Draco Meteor is knocking him out. Let's go for it. Good thinking. Whew. I didn't see that flamethrower coming. Now our thing is, what do we go for? What is he gonna go out to? Is he gonna think I'm going for something or what? I want to go for Draco. I feel like Draco's the right way to go. There goes the Weezing. Whew. Alright, we lost our special attack, but I'm okay with that. So the Absol's coming out, and it's a Mega. It's Mega Absol. Like, this is a huge uphill battle, and I bet this is Swords Dancing. So we're down one special attack, and we're locked in. I'm gonna go for it. I think a Draco will still kill. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a Draco. I'm gonna go for another Draco. Knock off. Ooh, we lived! Ooh. But that's not gonna be enough to kill because the choice specs were knocked off. Alright. What do we need a Kame for? I don't think we need anything for a Kame. I thought I put Hydro Pump on here, but I guess I put Scold instead. And we're not living anyway, so I'm just gonna go for a Waterfall Stab. Now, what are we gonna do on this Absol? Mega Gardevoir. I think KOs. Yes. Yeah, let's go ahead and send Mega Gardevoir in. 88%. Okay. A Sucker Punch is gonna put us down to 1 health. 1 health. And I have the stats in defense to make it. So we are gonna go for a Hyper Voice. Thunder Punch? I put Thunder Wave on this. Oh god. What the? I see my mistakes already. It happens. It's not a big deal. It was for the Ambipom anyways. Let's go ahead and go for Hyper Voice. Nothing is gonna like a Hyper Voice. Zapdos. Zapdos. I'm thinking this guy's special defensive. We are outspeeding, so we might as well go for another Hyper Voice. And down goes the Zapdos. Woo! I'm getting my momentum back, but I don't want to jinx it yet. It's not something I want to do. I just want to make sure I stay in the right places. I'm reading him pretty good. But now the Swampert comes back out, and this is going to be our uphill battle. Swampert. And for some reason, I'm really thinking that this is a defensive Swampert. Ooh, an Earthquake is killing us. An Earthquake is killing us. Psyshock. Thunder Punch? Did you come in handy? What are you doing? Thunder Punch, you're doing nothing. Why do I even check that? So what's gonna take this Swampert? What can we do to put in place for the Swampert? Venusaur is we have you as defensive, and your Earthquake is doing 35%. So let's go for Venusaur. I mean, it just is the right thing. Earthquake. Ooh. I wonder if he's banded. I bet he's banded. Wanna bet me? 20 bucks says he's banded. He's gonna go out to the Florges now, because I'm doing 104% damage on your Swampert. I really don't want to. Do I want to make the play? Damn it, he stayed in. And he got a crit on my Venusaur. Dang it. That's not good. Crook is not doing anything here. We have to rely on... Crook is Choice Scarf this week. Yeah. Yeah, that was over-predicting. I over-predicted him. He knew I was thinking he was going to go out to that Florges. We can still come back. Even though we lost Venusaur... We're going for the counter. I wish I had. Damn it! If I would've, the 1 week I don't carry Calm Mind. No, there's no sense now. There's no sense now. He's just gonna wish. Stall me out. My leave. It's not good enough. They'll probably put up Full Wish this turn. Nope, you can't. He'll Moonburst me. Yeah. I don't have anything left, and everyone's like, you can do this. I can't. I have 3 Pokemon he has 4. And unfortunately, I'm gonna take rock damage. Might as well. We lived with 7. My life. Florges has 18% life. If he pulls it out and it comes back with rocks, it's gonna die anyways. If I get over the next hump. But he can save it and use it as death fodder later. I don't want to lower my stat yet with Flare Blitz. because that superior is going to be our struggle at the end. I'm going to go for extreme speed. And the life orb gets us anyways. Okay, we got him down to 3, but I still don't think it's going to be enough. The only thing I can do, because he'll set up on my Chansey with a Leaf Storm. I feel like I should go into Chansey, and I should do what I can. Let's go for Croak. I feel like I shouldn't. I feel like Croak should be my last. Because he outspeeds everything. Yeah, let's go for Chansey. There's a superior. I knew it was coming. Okay, so we have the opportunity to do nothing. But let him set up on us. At this point, it's the same as last week, right? I know when I can give up and when I don't. And I definitely over-predicted with the Venusaur in. I should have just went for Giga Drain. And I felt like he was going to switch out. Because 104 damage, he was going to die. But I guess, in hindsight, if I would have known that, the Florges already had damage on it. So, either way, I was killing the Florges or I was killing the Swampert. And at least we knew Florges had Wish. So, that was where it really was. At this point, he's going to Leaf Storm us. And he's just going to go... I mean, there's no sense at this point. I'm going to go for Crook. I feel like I should have a clean switch in. It's not like I'm going to do much anyways. So, I'm just going to go for a Soft Boil. Yeah, he's just going to sit up on me. And I'm not going to sit here and stall, because that's not something I do. And the Leaf Storm missed, oh my god. But he's attacking my special defense. And there we go. Is there a forfeit button? I don't want to sit here and stall. I mean, that's stupid. I'm gonna forfeit. So they're gonna make me take a 6-0 for this, which do I want to take a 6-0? All I have is counter. Why don't they understand I have nothing? I don't really care about the 6-0, like it doesn't bother me, but I have nothing, like a counter. I have counter. And I'm like nothing. Yeah, see? I'll take the 2-0, I guess. So this week again, we definitely did better than last week. I'm not gonna say that. I definitely overpredicted, and that's one of my issues that I always have with this. Definitely. So, hello guys. I brought Shadow Link in with us to kind of talk about the battle. We both were feeling kind of nervous during it, so I thought it would be fun for us to kind of talk about the battle and see where our misplays were and where, you know, I misplayed super hard. So, but yeah, I brought him out for us.
What's up, guys? So, do you want to start first, or should I go?
Sure. So my team, so just so you know, because I haven't told you this,
yeah,
my team was mostly built for that Ambipom.
Let's see, when I was looking at this, I was considering bringing Ambipom in, but when I was looking through this, there were a couple things that I was worried about. Talonflame kind of just one-shots it completely. Milotic kind of walls it out. Crocodile can intimidate. Scrafty can intimidate. Venusaur can be fat. Dusclops I can't really fake out at all. There's just too many things that I feared, and that I didn't think Mega Ambipom, of course. That Ambipom right. Couldn't really do well against. So I kind of just decided to go a more defensive route. I actually brought like 4 defensive bonds. Swampert, Florges, and Weezing were all fully invested in defense, and Zapdos was the only one fully invested in special defense.
I figured. That's why I was like, I said during during my comm, I was like, that Zapdos is definitely defensive here.
Yeah, it was the only special defensive mon I brought, and I thought it would be able to tank a little bit from Gardevoir, but then you threw out Stealth Rocks, and I was like, oh my goodness, I did not account for Stealth Rocks whatsoever, because I completely forgot Chansey even gets those.
Yes. Actually, the funny thing is, I was talking to Logical Rhythm before this, and we had talked the night before, and I was like, I think Chansey learns Will-O-Wisp, and he's like, really? I'm like, I don't think so now. So Stealth Rock was my pick instead of Will-O-Wisp. Unfortunately, it doesn't learn it. So, but yeah, that's my main objective was that Ambipom with this team. So when you brought the Superior, I was super scared. I was like, he's gonna 6-0 me with the Superior.
With Superior though, it was like I looked at this team like, depending on what hidden power I ran with Superior, really made or break it. And let's see what I run. I ran hidden power Fire because I figured it'd cover more with Venusaur. Venusaur was like the super ultra hard counter to Superior. That was the most important thing. And I was at first not considering just not bringing Superior altogether. But then when I saw like a lot of things that Superior could body, I was like, okay, this is like, I could kind of counter sweep if like there are a lot. The things that I was fearing most from your team was definitely Scrafty and Crocodile and Mega Gardevoir, because all three of those I felt like we're gonna sweep. Dragon Dance, Scrafty, Moxie, Crocodile, and Mega Gardevoir. I think Mega Gardevoir, yeah, Gardevoir gets Calm Mind. And
yes, it does.
Yeah.
And that was the one thing I said. So the funny thing is, you don't know this yet because you haven't seen the video, but my Gardevoir was supposed to have oh my gosh, Thunder Wave on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somehow it got Thunder Punch on it. So that threw me through a loop too. But it was supposed to have Calm Mind. That's where the Thunder Wave was supposed to be. Because normally I carry it, but I didn't this week. Because I didn't see the use for trying to set up and sweep at all. You just had too many mons that were bulky that I was like, oh, I don't even want to play with that, so.
Yeah, it was so hard to not bring a bulky team against this, because just seeing all the things that could sweep, I just really needed to plan to just be able to take hits over and over again. I think on Zapdos, yeah, I ran Thunder Wave with Zapdos too, because I was like, okay, Thunder Wave shuts down Scrafty if Dragon Dance and Gardevoir, because Mega Gardevoir is super, super fast.
Yes.
And then when I didn't get that off, when Zapdos just died, I was just like, oh no, this can't possibly end well. Like, that's where I started to really get scared, because Mega Gardevoir was just on its way to sweep the team.
Yep. The only other thing that I really have to talk about is my misplay that I had on my side. Definitely thought you were gonna switch out to Florges when I had my Venusaur out.
Oh, that was my play of the game right there, because I was like, okay, I'm going to do the craziest thing I should do right now, because I thought that Sludge Bomb is her play to make, because like, I should be fearing this Venusaur right now. I have all the fear on my side, because if I get Giga Drained, I'm done. It's over. I'm not in Salt Vest, so I'm definitely not living that. I was fully defensive, Rocky Helmet, just hoping to get that extra damage, but that really never came into play. So I was thinking that if I switch into anything, my Mega Absol, Superior, or Florges, they're gonna die if it's Sludge.
Right.
So I just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for Earthquake. You know what? I think that it's safer to go for Earthquake at this point. It was actually, no, it's not safe at all. It was so risky. If you want to take
it was. Because I was calculating it and I was like, okay, so I know that the Florges was at like around the 90s or 80s, so I knew that it was taking out Florges, and I was like, he is not going to stay in, because the first time that I put out Venusaur, he switched out, and I was like, ah, so he's not going to stay in this time, and I was like 104% damage to the Swamperts taking it out, so yeah, I was so upset.
that was my transition. Like, in the beginning of the game, I was making really safe plays, but towards the middle of the game, I saw that this was going absolutely nowhere. I was like, I have to make a read. I have to do something. And I'd say that it's not really a misplay for you on that part, to go for the sludge bomb because that crit shouldn't have happened.
Yes, true.
That was the absolute play of the game by Stormer. Getting that crit just changed that battle entirely.
Yep, I totally agree with that too.
Yeah, it definitely would have ended differently if that crit did not come through. I was really backed into a corner at that point because Venusaur definitely bodied like so much of my team.
Yep, I totally agree, and your team was definitely powerful, and I gotta say this, out of everybody that I battled so far, you have been the one that I was fearing the most of, because your team did wall a lot of my Pokemon, and I knew that your playing style was a lot different than what I've been involved in lately, with the sleeps and the setting up. So I definitely knew that you were gonna come at me at a different pace, and I was like, this is the pace I know I can handle.
Yeah.
But definitely the Venusaur was definitely my downfall, I think.
What set was the Venusaur anyway?
The set was Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Knockoff, and Leech Seed. I actually had my Venusaur set up a little bit differently than normal. I had the EVs, I'm sorry, as 252 in health, 4 in attack. Special attack I had 100, and then in my special defense I had 150.
What item did it have again? I forget.
It had Black Sludge.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
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 But I was more thinking on I wanted to make sure that it could hit hard too, at the same time as take a hit. So I didn't put all. If I probably would have put all my defense if I put all my EVs in defense, I probably would have been able to take that hit a little bit better.
Probably, definitely. And I gotta say, between week 1 and week 2, I was nervous. But I was never as nervous when I was looking over all your draft picks. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm so scared. If I draft the wrong ones, I get counterpicked. I'm gonna get absolutely destroyed. So when I was building my team, I was trying not to second guess myself at that point. Like it's so hard not to do that, but I had the self-control to not do it, and I just went with it. The only thing that I reviewed over this team and made a change to is because I had toxic spikes on my Weezing.
I thought you did, and I was like, oh, I'm so scared of that.
And I was like, wait, no, that's just dumb, because A, Venusaur, and B, I put Will-O-Wisp on it too. It's like, no, that's just redundant. I shouldn't have toxic spikes. So I cleared that out for Flamethrower.
Yeah, I was surprised by the Flamethrower. I was like, whew, good I switched. Because I wasn't even thinking that. I was thinking toxic spikes were going to go up or something like that.
Yeah.
So, you had me on my toes, for sure.
Yeah, same to you. Oh my goodness. Fingers are still shaking afterwards.
I know, that's how I felt. I was like, ugh. And also, I just want to put it out there, too, so you know. I wasn't mad at all. I was forfeiting because I had no moves on Chansey. Nothing.
Yeah.
Counter was my only attack, and I was like, there's no sense in me just, like, throwing Chansey out there and letting you, like, kill it. So I was just gonna forfeit. I was like, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah, I figured. And I was looking up on Google because I was so nervous. Like, does Chansey get Mirror Coat? Just double check this because he had counter. It's like counter Mirror Coat. That's just too powerful together.
Yeah.
I was just making sure. It was a dumb thing, but yeah, I just wanted to make sure of that.
Oh no, nothing's ever dumb. I think as long as you have the thought process behind it, why not even look it up?
Yeah.
So. But I definitely want to thank you for coming on afterwards, and I definitely enjoyed our battle. I thought it was probably the best so far.
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely very enjoyable. Very long, actually, but still definitely enjoyable. It was play-by-play, not really stalling, just like, just every play mattered at that point.
Right, exactly. Well, I definitely want to say hats off to you. Good job in taking down my team.
Thank you.
And I hope the next battles you have, you win.
Thank you.
Even though I gotta vote for my boy Logic when he goes against you next week.
Yeah. I'm looking at that right now. I'm just like, yep.
He's already talking, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right, I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks again.
All right, good luck on the rest of your season.